So, hello everyone. A second video about my Furo system. Furo system Fuze electric scooter. Sorry for a mess around. And if any sounds make from a 3D printer. So on a clock, it's should be nearly 1,000 kilometers. One of the things what I would like to point at is this device not holds more than 255 kilometers on odometer, and actually to access your full odometer is to hold both buttons, and by pressing power button go to the odometer. So 952 total kilometers is done by this electric scooter. So I should do some video about all the settings sooner. As you can see, this is 3D printed as well. If someone is interested, just let me know, because I accidentally broke it down. It was a stupid thing, don't even ask. So today's video is about a tire, and more precise about front tire. I have recently changed it to another tire. I couldn't find the same width tire, which one the scooter coming. It's 3 inches width. I think it's inches. 10 by 3. Yeah, it's all will be inches. So I changed it 10 by 2.5 inch, and this tires is from Amazon. It cost with inner tube, because it comes for 18 quid with prime next day delivery. So it's really good if you have puncture, so you can actually have a tire next day. Say hi. So what I would like to mention is that's tires made by Vigomo, I think. I'll put a link. It has better grip than original tires, even though it's a slimmer. But that leads another issue. When I put in the back tire was the first one, and if the better grip, it requires better. Hey, oi, get out here. So the better grip requires better braking power. So in the future, I'll have already planned to do some upgrade for a oil-powered brakes. I've done quite a lot of research until I found calipers exactly matching this electric scooter, which one is powered by oil. So this should create much better and much stronger braking, force. Especially the grippers is much bigger. The braking pads is much bigger. Plus, I will look. This comes together with set is 160 mils, which one electric scooter has 140. So that's much. This should increase the power braking force even more. But today's video, what I want to mention it's really hard to explain it with the phone in hand, but I try my best. I was losing a range, and I couldn't understand what's happening. What I done it is actually constantly I'm looking through all the screws on this scooter, and I got those things I have here, but it's called screw fixture. Yeah, here it is. By the way, yeah. Thread locker, that's the one. So I got this thread locker, and I started putting everywhere, because in this nearly 1 year ownership of this electric scooter, I find that the screws getting loose, and I need at least half a year. You actually need to take a look at it and go all the screws and tighten them up. But when I done this, I started getting I lost a lot of range, and I didn't get it why. So the issue was the front wheel and spinning. So then I tied up exactly this one, a bottom one screw, which one is original one comes in. I tied up in idea thinking that you need tied up is a wheel and is made and so on and so on. So when I pick it up, I try to spin it and it doesn't spin a lot. It breaks straight away. First of all, I thought it's a braking system touching, but it's no sign or anything related to braking disc. So I loosen a bit screw of a nut and that wheel starts spinning, but it starts shake. So you need to actually find a perfect position of this one. That's what would be my advice. Tied up until you not have any movement sideways and it spins freely. To lock in this position, I used, as you can see, a second nut, and by holding one, I'll try my best now to show it. And by holding, and by holding one, so the second one from the top, you can actually, by the way, you need to use a tool which one is a bit slim to the size of the first nut, so you can actually lock each other, forcing to each other, to not allowing the bottom one to change its positioning. Tied up the top one so the front axis is actually locked down. What else I want to what else I would like to mention? Oh yeah, as you can see, as maybe you can hear it. 1 second. As you can hear it, my bearings is damaged. I think I jumped from too many curbs, and actually it got a bit noisy. And especially when you go with your weight, it's getting a crack sound. So I have done investigation measurements and I'll actually read the data from them, markings from them. So if you're interested, it's 6000 RS, R for Romeo, S for sugar type bearings. Measurements will be in millimeters, is 25 by 10 by 8. So I ordered some good ones. So I'll definitely do some changes in the future. What else I would like to mention is, yeah, this one is a damage. It was from the same activity when I damaged that computer as well. Yes, a backlight. Backlight. I'm not using anymore. I damaged one accidentally by pulling the cables, and I ordered a new one. I put a new one, but it was blinking, and that's blinking, by the way, was the first issue in the first light LED. Then the second one started blink as well, so I was a bit confused what's going on, and I've done a bit more digging and I found it that they are not sealed properly and actually water can get in. Really good, really surprised about that it's not damaging whole system, but inside all microchips and everything was actually rusty and wet and so on, because it's actually getting over wet from a tire, and if it's not sealed properly, it's not good. I think the Furo systems they're using are just a hot glue. First time I saw hot glue, I thought it's only to keep it in place. That makes sense. I never expected that the hot glue is a sealing material as well. So this is a bit was a downside for that one. But you can actually find quite a lot of them. I don't know. When I ordered it, I never expected it to be that big. I have 3D printer, so I had a cool thought how it would go. If you're interested in something to put, you know what? I don't care how it looks. I more care about to be visual, to have a good vision of to aware our drivers on a street or a pavement about your presence. So if it looks silly but it will be bright, I'll choose to look silly but be in vision. So if you're interested, you need to look for 48 volts LED lights. Is there anything here? Is anything here? Says no. It's a Fuze, by the way. It's a company which one makes quite a lot of parts for this as well. So yeah, you can see from here. So I found this one in eBay as well. So yeah, that would be one. Oh, I have done some like coding and electronics. So hold on, I'll change lights a bit. So this I did like the lightning, so I changed to just blinking red. So actually, what I done, I deleted or disconnected other colors. So I didn't expect that this will on synchronize. I can actually make either way, always red or synchronize, but yeah, why not? It just looks something differently. I'll be maybe work differently. The thing is, my plans would be to make actually lights changing color to red, especially when you start braking. So that's maybe installing some Arduino and making some code. So yeah, that's all. That's all bad sides. Small and really interesting because you can actually. I'm really enjoying sometimes to spend time on it. Apart that one, range is great. I really liked it. The range. Yeah, actually, doing my weight is. I'm weighting 96 ish. I hope so, 96-ish. Um, I'm driving quite up hills and downhill. Well, not a lot downhills, but it's quite a lot uphill road, and especially I'm a bit lazy to carrying it in the train station. I'm using like a cycling path to go above the train platforms. With this one, it has enough power to even speeding up on that uphill. So a range 25 miles ish. Top speed 40 kilometers, 42. If it's not windy and so on, because it's still affecting by the weight. And yeah, I think it's mainly thing is the weight. And even when I took it out of the box, it never done 50. I think you need to be about 60 kilos ish weight to do that one. It's possible upgrade if someone is still missing power, which one is more than enough. Yeah, it's possible to do both engines. You can actually get another engine and install in the front wheel. It's crazy. Maybe I'll look in the future one day. I'm got a lot of these LEDs, and I'm um, planning to instead of using rubber to be here, I'm planning to print it something nicely to print something nice here, because this LED on the bottom it's good for road lit up, but not for your awarenesses of your presence. So I wanted something higher, even maybe to do a few on helmet. So yeah, that's all. Feel free to ask. Maybe I'm not YouTube streamer. I'm not really used to answer with messages on YouTube, but I'll try my best. Cheers and happy driving. Ta. So yeah, PS really quick. Incredible good stuff. Really saved me so many times life, not life, but a time and so on. It's tube sealant from a slime. I can't compare with other ones. I can just say that works. And I even recently just tried this one skabs. Didn't work at all. I don't know why. Maybe I was doing something wrong, but it's really simple instructions. Tried it my best. Even few of them every single time I inflate the tire inner tube with a puncture just get leak. So what I done is actually I just got that one inside, and that's hit straight away. Maybe for bigger ones, combination of both could be an answer. I'll see in the future if I get some big massive puncture. Yeah, that's all. That was a bonus on the end of video. Ta-ra.